My name is Asiadua Akomya, but you can call me the Golden Girl. I love being called that. So, while we are trying to enjoy this beautiful music by episode featuring Kwabena titled Atia. If you remember, Atia had so many versions, and they were all very beautiful. But this one in particular, I said, combination or a type. Anyway, so let's get right into our very first trending story for this morning. And let's go all the way to Kwabena Senior High School, where over the weekend, the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, visited them. Now, there were these two students whom I believe are visual arts students, and they had made a very beautiful portrait for His Excellency. And what stood out during his visit to the school was the fact that he purposely called these students out to come closer and present the portraits to him. Take a look.
He's so cute.
Okay, all right. So we'll definitely bring you that, but the part of his visit where he called for the students to bring the portraits. But yeah, you can tell how excited these students, some of these students were seeing His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Hey, my goodness. I'm sure they have really slept over the weekend. Or did they even sleep? Anyways, let's read some comments from social media. Efwa says, the president, okay. And then moving on, we have, when you serve your people, the honor comes to you and demand a response from you. That's what I'm seeing now. Mahama has overworked. Okay. What's up, Jay says, has President Mahama always been like this? I am an NPP, but I like this about him. And then moving on, now those boys will be encouraged to do more. Thank you for motivating them. We love you, our president. So this particular comment was commenting on the portrait presentation that they did to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Let's move away from that now to a very interesting story, another very interesting story that has been making the airwaves over the weekend, and that is in relation, if you didn't know, well, the Mampohene, who was in the person of Dasabre Osei Bonsu II, passed on in April, and so his funeral, it started on June 6th, on Thursday, and it's ending today. So today is going to be the final funeral rites where Otumfuo Osei II will perform the final funeral rites. But over the weekend, we saw so many people trooping their numbers to go and pay their respect to the Mampohene, who was actually the 28th occupant of the silver stool of the Asanteman. You understand? Yes. So, well, the most trending part of this funeral was the moment that aspiring president of the Republic of Ghana, Kwame Bediako, popularly known as Cheddar's bodyguard, the moment when Cheddar was entering the venue where the Mampohene's funeral was taking place. Well, this bodyguard, I don't know if out of overexcitement or out of being too protective of Cheddar, ended up assaulting somebody who just wanted to get close or touch Cheddar. Take a look. Hey, Pato, son, a minute, no. Hey, Oh my God! I wonder what possibly ran through the mind of this poor man. Just, I don't know exactly what he was trying to do, but I guess he was just being protective of his boss, okay? But the exciting thing is that this bodyguard had to come out and issue an official, he had to communicate officially to the press, to the entire country, to apologize for that misdemeanor. Yes, so let's just take a listen to him during that press conference.
Sincerely apologize to everyone, from my boss to the victim, to whoever get offended about my actions last night or yesterday. I sincerely apologize. I'm not a course now, like I'm running a course now. Hopefully I'll come out with good behavior next time. I really apologize to everyone.
Should this bodyguard be forgiven? Let's go on social media and let's see how people reacted to this. Okay, let's read some comments. Kofua Friction says, these are some of the circumstances my father observed and advised us to be happy with what he had. If poverty weren't a factor, why would an elderly man who was struggling to see a young man and another, why are you insulting him? Another young man who was guarding him act in this way? Just say, you people. The general says, moral lesson, don't go where you are not invited. Chiki Rose says, the guy can become a billionaire if he gets a good lawyer. Lydia Obin says, the bodyguard has taken the job too serious. Yawansa says, the man is a pretender. This small thing. Hey, anyways, Murphy Bright says, straight to his heart, he could die as a result. Papa CGH says, man no benya internal bleeding pain. Wisdom Nixon says, results of self-put, aka ahosheshe. Appear stadium in character some. Sorry, Chairman, next time respect protocol. Kojo says, I'm very sad how the man hold his stomach saying, Ajay. Oh my goodness, I didn't want to laugh, but this is a very serious matter. What I'm excited about is that he came out to apologize publicly to everybody because, hey, we're trending rough. Anyway, so Friday was salad day. Did he get cow meat or did he get goat meat? What did he get from our fellow Muslim brothers and sisters? How did you celebrate, Salah? Or the Eid al-Adha on Friday? You can share that with us on our social media platforms. Anyways, so it seems that there are very interesting videos on social media. We definitely had to bring you this part where, some people trying to prep their cow to be slaughtered for the celebration. Some of them ended up going through a lot. Let's enjoy some of the videos.
So we decided to stop at the arena because that's one of our goals. Make sure we get a lot of... You guys might be wondering what is happening here. Well, that's Toby, my photography assistant. We're in Ijebu, they were trying to document Ojidioba, so we decided to stop at the arena because that's one of our goals. Make sure we get a lot of setup and all of that. So we looked around, capture the people working, and make sure we get all of the shots we need. And then we head back to town when we see a mad cow. This mad cow is on the street, so they're like, oh, help us catch it, help us catch it. So we're like, oh, let's connect. Mr. Cow, let's talk this out. There is no need for chaos. Mr. Cow said, before where machine, he started knocking everything down. He said, no worry, we save day for you. So I shouldn't tell you, cow in here. Ideal of Ijebode, last one in the sun. Everywhere, they say, for where, bro, you can't catch me. I'm gonna fuck all you all up. I say, hey, we started chasing it up and down Ijebode.
Update. Okay, well, only matter woman late. Pastor was okay. Pastor logo. Nobody do jago. And from my ego, your phone in Pluto.
A few moments later.
What? Not sim. Or Janet, I am one I kidding. They kill the mother. I could have by joining Nafa. I know. Then I could have by G. I'll be offering a mini Nafa. Why a Bema, quiet? So that's why a Bema, quiet. I am a enemy. Come back, put tonight.
Share Kakrao Merinti. See what you have to go through. But these are just a few videos that we put together in relation to the Salah celebration on Friday. And so, well, once again, Barakah Salah to our fellow Muslim brothers and sisters. We hope that you enjoyed the celebration on Friday. Well, let's go on social media. Yeah, boy, this is Bahubali. Have you watched that Indian movie Bahubali? Yes. Walter Wonder Music says, we found our first pick for the 100 men versus gorilla. We have hope now. Jabril says, we need this dude at the gorilla fight. You know the man versus gorilla kind of fight? I don't know if you know about it. Anointed says he took the bull by the horn. Yes, he did. The bee says, hey, Ghana Bahubali. God is here, says, hey, Charlie, this guy make me feel Indian movies are real. Cassie Evergreen says, the guy gets energy. Oh. Mr. Adams is saying, something, yeah, that's it. Something, yeah, but something is lion. Oh. I don't know, he ripped the lion's mouth. Anyways, Samik chapter 1 says, this guy reminds me of how I used to hold love before. Aww. Snappy says, we need this dude to hold the dollar rate for us. And also, anyway, so you can contribute to this on our social media platforms on Facebook. It is Joy Prime TV. WhatsApp number is 055-157-5757.